Well, all summer we are showcasing the history of local towns here in the Valley.
In today's Touring Our Towns, Monica Casey shows you the effects of the Civil War, a famous plane landing, and the oldest building in one Rockingham County town.
That's a good story, I thought.
Beverly Garber has lots of good stories.
December 11th, 1868, the first train came through Timberville, Broadway, and went on to Harrisonburg. Okay, this is the old post office building. It was built in 1912 by Charlie Forney. And right here is me.
He's been instrumental in opening the Plains District Memorial Museum, showcasing history of the area.
It was known as Williamsport. Then in 1833, it was known as Thompson's Store. And then in 1850, it was Riddle's Tavern.
The oldest building,
You can see how they were notched out, I guess with an axe.
dates back to the 1750s. John Ziegler purchased the home in 1816.
One of the main guys that helped establish Timberville, really.
He also built a barn.
And that's where the first worship services in Timberville were held. And
At risk during the Civil War.
they were the old Dunkards. Didn't believe in war. They wouldn't take sides or anything. Yankees lit the brush pile in the garden, and they just rode off. And that's how the barn survived.
The Civil War wasn't the only conflict with an effect on the area.
See one of the guardhouses pretty well, and there's another one back there.
During World War II, 600 people were held.
They worked at the poultry plant and up at Ziegler's Cannery.
In a German prisoner of war camp.
And the farmers would come and take a crew of them out and work on the farms and so forth. Then they worked in the orchards and so forth. And all the old people used to tell me it was a German prison just to be singing up a storm.
Those weren't the only visitors.
You could say at that time he was the most famous person in the world.
Charles Lindbergh came through town.
You know how little towns are. You're supposed to keep a secret. Well, that didn't work. So there was about 500 people down there that day. I'd taken these myself of Charles A. Lindbergh, November 18th, 1927. It was W.C. Hoover Field, and she signed her name Rebecca. That was my Aunt Becky.
At the museum, you can see more photos of Lindbergh's visit as well as other parts of the town's history. In Timberville, Monica Casey, WHSV.
Another good story right there.
I love these. This is a great summer series.
Right. I look forward to them every week.
I really hope at the end of all this, we're doing 12 of these, Monica is, and she's doing a fantastic job. I would love to see like an hour-long piece that she just puts them all together.
Take a 5 to 6 daybreak will be Monica. We'll fill in the back.
There you go. I love it.
We'll just have the weather crawling at the bottom. That way everybody gets what they need.
Yes.